Hey guys, and welcome back to HFE after several excellent experiences abroad. Now I'm back at my favorite club, Ferencváros, for a Champions League qualification round 1 match. It's gonna be the second leg. Ferencváros, my favorite club today, they are playing against TOBOL Kostanay, the Kazakh champion, and the first leg last week finished up 0-0. This means, of course, that everything is open for today's match. It's really an open battle, and although we are better on paper, Ferencváros are better on paper, TOBOL actually proved that they can cause surprises, although it finished 0-0, but we have to be careful, that's the main thing. FC TOBOL will be very motivated for sure, because the team which loses today, they won't have a chance to qualify to the Europa League. So it's not 1 down, it's 2 down, because we, for some reason at UEFA, they don't have Europa League round 2 qualifications. So if you're in the Champions League qualification with your team and you lose the first round, you drop back straight to Conference League. And at the same time, if you qualify to the second leg and if you lose there, you will be in Europa League qualifications already. So it's really big battle today and so much at stake. There are around 19,000 tickets sold for the match, which is actually quite surprising for me, because it's first round of Champions League qualification and the average we sell out in our domestic league is around 7,000, and these first leg matches in the Champions League qualifications, they don't tend to be that popular. So it's really positive feedback for the club, because we're just growing since we won the last 4 championships. So looking forward to this. Our stadium has a capacity of 22,000 people, by the way, for international matches. Its name is Groupama Arena, as I mentioned several times before. And for domestic matches, we have 1,700 more, but obviously because of the standing places, it's for today's match 22,000. I wanted to let you know, guys, that from today on, I will create 2 videos about every Hungarian related match. At least I'll try. And that will mean that the match preview and the review and the halftime summary will obviously stay in English, but the recordings during the match, those are the parts which I can record only once. And the commentary there, which is obviously not proper commentary, I just say some things every now and then, that will be mainly in Hungarian. So I hope you excuse me for that. But when I travel abroad, when I film in Scotland, in Sweden, and so on, they will be fully in English, I can assure you. With all this being said, let's leave to the stadium. Mekkora helyzet volt, Esziti fölé, mekkora helyzet maradt ki, gyerekek, a második perc elején. Negyedik perc eleje, Fradi szöglet, Tokinak a legurítás.
stalemate, 0-0 away. It took us 4 minutes to score, and the goal was scored by number 20, our new signing, Adama Traore. Bingo. Percben járunk, TOBOL szöglet. El nem talál kipattanó. Jó labda Boli felé. And Traore scores his second in his second competitive match for Ferencváros. He has the double after 70 minutes, and now we're in a comfortable lead. Ajduni! And now the tie is very close to being wrapped up because we scored 3 goals in the first 21 minutes. It's a dream start to this game, guys. I've never dreamt of this before. 23. percben járunk, szép csel a 16-oson belül. És már is lő egyet a TOBOL. 2 perccel azután, hogy belőttük a harmadikat. So they get one back now. What a back and forth of type of game. We saw 4 goals after 23 minutes. And only 2 minutes after we scored our 3rd goal, they get one back. So let's not be that sure about that sure qualification. Traore. 1-1 a 16-os vonalánál, még mindig nála, visszalövésre fölé, jóval fölé. Boli, 16-oson belül, és hosszú lett Traorénak, nem még visszakanalazza Zakariassen, pontatlan lövés a végén. Szép keresztlabda és remek labdakezelés. Ajaj. Lövéshez lecsúszott ez a szerencsénk, és végül így dénesé a labda. Perc, újabb Fradi szöglet. Visszafejelt labda. Nagyon közel lehetett a gólvonalhoz, nem láttuk innen azért teljesen pontosan. Tokmak. És ez végül így a kapusé, bár kipattant egy pillanatra, de Traoré nem érte el a kapus előtt. Csivics. Szép labda. Kifelé szabadrugás, nem érvényes a gól sajnos. The most enjoyable 45 minutes I've seen in a long time. Our new signing, Adama Traore, not the one of Barcelona and now Wolverhampton, but the one of FC Sheriff Tiraspol from Moldova. He's our new signing, and I think he couldn't have dreamt of a better debut in front of a home crowd, and this match has totally the opposite as the previous one, when it was a stalemate, 0-0 away to halves in Kazakhstan. So now here, after already 23 minutes, we saw already 3 goals. So it's really the back and forth of that game. and we had 11 shots, Ferencváros, and 6 of them on target, whilst TOBOL had only the 1 shot which went in. So we're dominating the match, but it's still kind of a dangerous situation, these 2-goal leads, so we have to be careful in the second half. Let's start it. Ajaj, az nagy helyzet. Sami Mai, tanári tisztázás, bravo. Viszont még mindig ott a helyzet a TOBOL-nál. Most a lövés. Hosszú lemarad róla a csatár, nem volt messze. Eladott labda hátul, ugye a TOBOL előtt a helyzet. Így viszont megindult a Fradi, Mai. Gyönyörű labda Traoré felé. Robog a jobb szélen, jöhet a beadás. Védő megakasztotta a támadás rendületét, de a visszapassz jó Zakariasennek, a lövés. Hát a gyengészkére sikerült. Remek labda Zakariasen, mögötte Boli, rossz a passz. Lajdani végzi a szögletet a 68. percben. Ott a fejes, kicsivel került el a kaput. Nagy helyzet a TOBOL-nál. Ajaj. 3-2. De les volt. Now if this would have been given, it would have been a really tense last 20 minutes. But it was offside. Szöglete, 74. perc. Bingo gyűjti be. És lő. Zakariasen bele. th minute, 4-1, just 2 minutes after the goal was given away from TOBOL. So 4-1 instead of 3-2, quite the difference. Csivics. Kihoz egy kötény, gyönyörű csel, beállás aztán nem jó. Kiállítás a 81. percben, a TOBOL csapat a 10 emberrel fogja befejezni a meccset. 81st minute, red card, second yellow for a player of TOBOL Kostanay, so they are going to finish the game with 10 men. Visszöglet, Lajdoni vissza Merciének. Jön a beadás, és a hosszú. Még mindig ott van. Bingo. Lajdoninak. Bingo kapja vissza, és Bassi ott van. Kiütéses győzelemmel búcsúztatja a TOBOL. 2022-23-as Bajnokok Ligája selejtezőjének első körében.
Now, this one will be one to remember. It was of vital importance in the second half when TOBOL had a few minutes when they were better, and including the offside goal. Then after that, we just could kind of turn the play around and score. And with that, we actually finished them off, and we even scored another one in additional time. So it was a very great experience. I'll ask you please to let me know in the comments how you like this kind of content, because obviously I was commentating in Hungarian, but I tried to catch up and communicate with you with those selfie cuts after the goals in English, and obviously the halftime summary, as I said before. So please let me know whether you just hated it that you couldn't understand what I said, or was it like enough that I called up with you every now and then in English, but it was at the same time mixed with Hungarian. So please, I appreciate every single feedback, and I hope you enjoyed today's content, and see you next time on HFV. Take care. Bye. Oh, no. Wait a second. I almost forgot to mention the most important thing. We will play Slovan Bratislava next week in the second round of the Champions League qualification. They are the record champions of Slovakia. We are the record champions of Hungary. And historically, there is a big rivalry, a really massive hatred between Hungary and Slovakia. So we start against Slovan Bratislava at home next week. So I'll be there. I'll be broadcasting that match for you as well. Yeah, it will be very tense, and I'm sure like 3 or 4 times more police will be needed for that one because of the hatred and rivalry. Yeah, now this being said as well and added to the end. See you next time, guys. I was HFV. Join me on Instagram and on Twitter as well. Very important. Bye.